We're going to have individual rounds that are spawning 4, 5, 6 even manglers at one time. They will keep continuing to spawn in that window. Kill them before they get out. Just kill every single one of these guys. Use your ether shroud. We're going to get all the elite kills. YouTube, what's up, man? We're back in business with another Black Ops 6 Zombies video for you today. We're gonna have the fastest way you guys can go from gold to opal camo in zombies, the diamond camo that's available to unlock. Those 2,000 critical kills are super time consuming, so gonna give you guys the best way you can get through those. And then after that, we're going to talk about how you guys can get opal the fastest, because you are going to need 30 special zombie kills, and that can take some time as well, because you're gonna have to grind to a higher round. So I've got the fastest and easiest way you guys can do that. We don't waste any time on this channel. We get you straight to what you clicked on the video for. I just ask if you find it useful, drop us a sub. We're almost at 100K. I really want that 100,000 subscriber plaque, man. The best spot on Terminus is going to be down here at the docks, next to this kind of little piece of land, as well as this stone walkway and things. All the zombies are going to spawn down here. They spawn quickly, and you guys can just evade them by getting in the water. They do throw things at you, but as long as you kind of move at just a slow pace, they really won't be able to hit you. And if the zombies aren't force spawning, just come up here, touch the land again. It will re-queue them back to your location, and then they'll all move there. But my favorite thing is just getting them all down onto this kind of base area by floating in the water, jumping over to this bridge, and then coming to the straight walkway where they'll all walk at you in a straight line. And when you have deadshot daiquiri and things like that, it's very easy to get critical kills here. Once you get overwhelmed or run out of ammo, let's say, you know, it's a later round, you guys need to get away, all you have to do is just jump across, get them back over here, come over to these rocks, play it safe. If you guys saw my previous video for unlocking Nebula Camo, this is my favorite spot. Now I'm going to go back in time and explain to you how you can go through this game to get to the special zombies as fast as possible, be most efficient, and kill them with the weapon that you need. Now, from the beginning of the game, once you guys bring in the weapon that you're going to need to get all these special zombie kills on, what I would suggest you do, being that we have to essentially play into high rounds anyway, is either find a weapon on the wall, one in a category that you might be working on for camos, or roll the box until you find a weapon that you can use one of these weapons to get all these critical kills, play through these early rounds with this weapon instead. It's the beginning of the game, so I know everyone doesn't have everything done, and trust me, I know it might just sound stupid, but you can spend your time more wisely, saving yourself time in the future. As long as you need camos on the weapon still, it's a good weapon to use for me. Now, same thing for Pack-a-Punch. There's absolutely no reason to use our weapon that we need special kills with yet this early in the game, so we're going to Pack-a-Punch the weapon that we're going to be getting our critical kills on and leaving our starting weapon aside. Now, something also important is the scrap that we're picking up in game. Now, the weapon that we're going to want to use throughout the game, getting to these higher rounds, we're going to want to make rare tier, the blue tier. If you guys didn't know this, there's a huge jump to this tier in damage itself. So once we make that tier blue, there's really no need to increase it any higher. And the reason for that is there are weapons that require you to have the rare tier in order to unlock some camo challenges, getting kills with that rare tier activated on your weapon. And as we know, when we jump into the game, this is going to be the lowest tier possible, the weapon that we start with that we're going to need for later. So once we get our initial weapon that's going to farm all these critical kills to that blue tier, we need to save that next 500 and 1500 scrap for the weapon that we need to get kills on those special zombies with. So start to save your scrap once you make your weapon blue. Now, right around round 12, 13, 14 is when that first special zombies are going to start spawning. And the manglers themselves are going to spawn in this window using this spot every single time. So you guys can expect that. As you can see, there he is jumping out. Now, we can still get kills with this weapon. So there's our first special zombie. Now we can just go back to using this spot and pulling out the weapon to get more critical kills on the guns we actually need them on. Now, once we have the points, we are just going to continue pack-a-punching this weapon again. And then after pack-a-punching a second time, I like using my points on a tier 2 armor vest, as well as purchasing jug. This is just going to help survivability down in that spot. When the amalgam starts to spawn, it will make it so you guys go down on accident. There's nothing worse than having to get 30 special kills with a weapon and then accidentally dying before you even make it to round 30 and having to restart. We don't want to be that time consumptive. Once you have the points to third pack-a-punch, we're going to third pack-a-punch the weapon that we need to be getting these critical kills with. But remember, we don't need to go above blue tier on this weapon, so we're going to take the weapon that we're getting the special zombie kills with and at least upgrade that to legendary tier purple. You guys can save up to 5k if you want to get it orange, but once it's purple, that's plenty enough damage. Now that your gun is triple packed and you guys can sit here and continue farming critical kills, all those points can go towards being pack-a-punched on the initial weapon that we brought into the game that we need the special kills with. Something that's also very important is these manglers are weak to napalm bursts. So come to your ammo mods, put napalm burst on your shotgun or whatever weapon you're using, and it will deal additional damage, which is huge. Now we're just getting into round 30, 31, 32. At some point after round 30, we're going to have individual rounds that are spawning 4, 5, 6 even manglers at one time. And the reason that this spot's so great is because as long as we stay here, they will keep continuing to spawn in that window. There we can see 2 of them. We'll see if we get any more this round. Now what you guys want to do right now, okay, is immediately train all the zombies here. They don't matter. We just want to get back up to this window. They're gonna force spawn again, and all we want to do is just kill them before they get out. Just kill every single one of these guys. Use your ether shroud. We're gonna get all the elite kills we can while they're here. Now what you guys are gonna want to do is save and quit the game. And remember, you guys only want to do this once you've hit round 30. Once we get past 3 mangler spawns into that 4, 5, 6 territory, we want to save and quit. And just quickly looking at this, we were able to get over 1,000 new critical kills for a weapon that we didn't have yet, while simultaneously on the weapon that we need to get Opal Camo, getting 17 of the 30 special zombie kills. Now remember that number because we're going to jump back in game to resume the round right where we left off. And as you can see, it says at the bottom, the save and quit feature, the next save is available in round 32. But the nice thing is we didn't kill any of the normal zombies from that round, right? We are going to do the same thing. When the round starts, we're going to start over there. We're going to move over here. You guys should still have your ether shroud, and you can immediately then go to killing the manglers in the exact same fashion as we just barely did. But then all we have to do, because again, remember, we can't save and quit until the following round, is now just go back to getting those headshots with the weapon that you need. So that should put our overall special zombie kills around 25 out of 30. I'm going to come up here. I'm going to have all of these guys spawn again. We're going to go through, kill them quickly. Once you feel like you're overrun, we're just going to use our ether shroud. And that should be another 2. Well guys, I loaded back in and just jumped into Liberty Falls. Same thing applies. I purchased that same weapon off the wall and I'm still using my shotgun every time a mangler spawns. I think this is my last mangler here, so we should unlock Opal Camo. Boom, there it is. Opal Camo for any weapon. First of its kind. 30 special zombie kills. Now again, I'd highly suggest doing this on Terminus just because it's such an easier environment and you can force spawn lots more manglers than you can on this map. Well, that took a lot longer than I was anticipating, but there we go. We have Opal Camo. I honestly am a fan. I love the blue. I think the stones are a little large, but it doesn't matter. I think it looks super clean. As you can see, it looks really blue in the dark too, so I don't know, man. I think you got an argument to make that it's cooler than Diamond. I appreciate if you made it this far. Hopefully the video helped you guys out. Have a kick-ass day if you're just starting it. Sleep well if you're just ending it, and we will see you guys on the next one. I'm gonna go piss some people off with the auto shotty and multiplayer. Later, boys.